At the time of recording, it's Friday, the 26th of July, 2024. Hong Kong time is round about 6:30 in the evening, 18:35 to be precise. And over the last couple of days, couple of hours, the 24 hours, we've been looking at this typhoon, which has now hit mainland China. It hit at 7:50 p.m. yesterday on the 25th of July. Now it is getting close to 24 hours in China, and let me show you some sample pictures and videos of what's happened so far in the last 24 hours. You may be asking yourself, how many people have been affected so far? Well, according to Xinhua News, please note this is a Chinese state media newspaper, and they always underestimate, it's always under the actual number. They said at 6 a.m. of Friday today, about 628,000 people in China's East Fujian province have been affected. The third typhoon of this year, some 2,900 residents have been located or relocated so far, which is good, but it is going inland, and we are going to show you the path of this a little bit later. It is interesting because it does get really close to the largest dam in the world. Please note these videos, photographs, etc., which I do try to collect from Twitter, basically are people with their cell phone pointing it at the storm, pointing it at what's happening, using a VPN, which is a virtual private network. I know I said this countless times before, and putting this onto Twitter so we can actually see what's really happening there, instead of relying on the Chinese state media, which is not, well, the most honest. Well, I won't say that. They just don't do the news, which may be bad, but at the moment they have no choice. Let's continue with some of the pictures of what's happened in this area over the last 24 hours. Then we're going to show you the timeline, the forecast of this cyclone, this typhoon, which is in China right now.
太扯了，这个都倒了，摩托车也都倒了，都淹过去了，大家都在尖叫，我还捡到包裹。
I will try to sync this exactly at the same time. So this is a timeline courtesy of Vinsky. You can see the typhoon coming up, going towards, you could say, slowly like the northwest. You can see the prediction line coming there. You can see the hand. If you look very closely, there is the Three Gorges Dam by Yingchang. And as it does get closer, it does get closer and closer and closer. We don't have the wind speed, we don't have the prediction. It's not directly going over it, but it's getting incredibly close before it goes away. So do be forewarned that it's going to get even worse before it's going to get better. It's going right into the center of China. It could change dramatically. We don't know over that, but it is sort of like a scary thing to be worried about. So if you're in Wuhan, get ready. If you're in these places like Changsha, Nanning, get ready for all of this, because it is going to hit you. We don't know the how fast or how heavy, how strong the wind, the rain, etc. is, but it is going to happen. So make sure that you are prepared. And if you're not, make sure some people can kind of help you get prepared or not for those people living in China. This is the crazy thing. What usually happens in China is that the weather comes from the west, and you would see like the Yangtze River, the Three Gorges Dam reservoir would be up, and it would sort of like, they would open the sluice gates. Now it's going to be the other way around, that it's going to come in from the east to the west, up the Yangtze River, from the southeast to the northeast on that generation path, if that's so to speak. So it'll be sort of like, I want to use the word interesting, but no disrespect to the people who are suffering from this awful thing which is happening in China. It'll be interesting to see what exactly is going to happen. Is it going to remain on the path which is predicted by Vensky? Again, you can see that. And maybe I'll put this at the very end with just nothing there, all alone, so you can see that by yourself, which I think is a good idea. I will do that. And how it's going to affect the Three Gorges Dam. Is it going to get blown away? I know some people would wish it would. And if it is going to hit, how bad is it going to hit? How ready is the Three Gorges Dam for this? It's something that you wouldn't really think is going to happen, but here we are right now on Friday, the 26th of July, 2024, with this prediction, with this predicament there. So we will just have to keep an eye on it. Now, I will try to do 2 broadcasts a day related to this. I can't guarantee it. I will try to show you the latest pictures of what's happening in China, how close it's getting to the Three Gorges, what the preparation is for the government, what they are doing, and people, and etc. with that one. We all know that flights are being closed down. We know that trains are being closed down, and this will expand as this typhoon goes further inland. But at the moment, it's sort of in the southeast, is by the coast, and then it will sort of move inland. Will it die out? We hope it does, but only time will tell. My name is James. Thank you very much for your time. God bless to all.